All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Let's get back into it. It's your boy Tony the Savant. Follow me on Instagram, Tony the Savant. Tony underscore the underscore Savant. Somebody asked me, he went on there and they put it all in as one word. No, you'll find me on Instagram with Tony underscore the underscore Savant. And then on Twitter, X, just Tony the Savant. Facebook, Tony Savant, like, Tony first name, Savant last name. You can add me on Facebook, Tony the Savant. We talk sports, sports group. We're growing over there as well. About to start the blog, get the publication going on, get some articles in print. Got actually a buddy of mine who's going to actually be helping me with that. So we got a lot of exciting things, some things we working on. But again, I had to cut the last video because I didn't want to run it too long. I'm not trying to have y'all sitting here all day. I know y'all got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. So let's get into it. We're talking about the Christmas Day matchups, part 2. And we left off on the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers matchup. Here we go again, man. We got LeBron front and center. It's the 39. It's just because he'll still be 38. He'll be 39. I know LeBron's birthday is the day before my wife, so on the 30th or something like that. He'll still be 38 years old, but essentially we're about to get a 39-year-old LeBron still putting up numbers. What LeBron are we going to get this? Is he still going to be young? Still being able to produce. Anthony Davis, of course, is the biggest question mark in the NBA. Are we going to get the top 75 all-time AD, or are we going to get, maybe we might even get street clothes AD? You know what I mean? We don't know what AD, man. You just never know with this dude. We'll see what happens Christmas. Of course, we just got my boy Jaylen Brown big paid. I'm excited to see exactly where does Jaylen Brown go from here. I'm really excited to see that because Kevin Garnett said something very true, and I think this is something that shines bright on NBA players. Kevin Garnett said, when somebody gets if you want to see who a person really is, give them a boatload of money, just all of a sudden, especially somebody that's, from a position of, that's not in such a fortunate position. He was like, you want to see who they really are, give them a boatload of money. So now I feel like that Jaylen Brown has received his boatload of money, quote unquote. We're about to see what Jaylen Brown is really made of. Does this guy really have a heart of a champion? Is he going to, kind of stay the same? Because if he stays the same, it's like I don't think his numbers as is deserves the contract that he's received, that he has received. But if he steps forward and he starts, balling a little better, I think that he has to kind of play the 1A role this year, not necessarily the number one option. Hear me out. I just think that he has to step his game up so much that next season when Jason Tatum gets his money, these two are able to hopefully, like I say, get this boatload of money and see what they're really about. Get this money that we're actually getting a super combo. Hopefully a close to a Jordan Pippen, but more so, evenly producing. I can both see these guys doing 25, 26 in games. So, and also I'm very high on the Boston Celtics stock. I think that this team is. I'm upset that they got rid of Marcus Smart. I thought Marcus Smart was very important to their culture, very important to as far as his role as the heart of the team. Marcus Smart has been there since the beginning. I think he was the longest tenured Boston Celtics. So, losing him, you're definitely losing some of the wind in your sails. But like I say, I'm still high on Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. I think these two can get it done. These guys have grown. You know what I'm saying? We kind of tease them because they haven't, got the job done. But these two dudes have grown, just as far as just being two young dudes playing with Isaiah Thomas, to taking LeBron James to Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals, to going toe-to-toe with probably the most legendary Steph Curry that we've ever seen. Unfortunately, that's just a part of their growth. They're still young. I believe Jason Tatum is only like 24, 25. Jaylen Brown 26. I think he's in that age range. So these two dudes, they're both below 30, well below 30, both in their prime still. So I think that everything that they've been through so far is just a part of the growth, and I still believe that they can get the job done. But nonetheless, talking about the statesman himself, like I said, 39-year-old LeBron, a prime AD, 30-year-old AD. I think the Lakers, man, I've always been kind of tough on LeBron, but I like that the move that they've made in the offseason, with Jackson Hayes, Gabe Vincent. I'm losing a couple other names. They paid Hachimura. They've paid Austin Reeves. Somebody was saying that they think they're going to make some moves in the offseason. I mean, during the season, before the trade deadline. That's why they was able to sign these guys, or that's why they decided to sign these guys, like D'Angelo Russell, those guys, essentially signing some assets. But I still think that the Lakers are good as is. As if they stand put. What they need, man, is AD to step up. They just paid AD. Talking about people that got paid. AD just got paid as well. He'll be the highest paid NBA player this year at $62 million a season. So, look, I'm not counting your pockets, AD. Listen, bro, you just got to step it up. He just got extended. So that contract won't kick in until, I believe, next season. Anyway, it's time for AD to step up. Take the reins. LeBron is 39. AD is 30. It's time for AD to be the man and face of the franchise. I hate to even say leader of the team, because AD is nobody's leader, but he is the most talented dude on the team, give or take. And if not, you want to give him that, he's the most talented dude in their primes on the team. So let's just say that it's time for AD to step up. I feel like the Lakers can take this game based on if we get the legendary AD. But I hate to bet against Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, bro. That's my favorite duo in the NBA. So, but I'm gonna give this game to the Lakers just because LeBron. I think LeBron is always good for a Christmas Day performance. Like I say, AD has to have a coming out party. Essentially, It's got to be, like I say, the same thing for Giannis having a legendary game in New York. AD has to have a legendary game. I don't think we've gotten any legendary Anthony Davis Christmas games in memory. Maybe we have, one when he was with the Pelicans, but I ain't got nothing off the top. So we need one this year, AD. Plus, you're getting paid, buddy. You know what I mean? You're getting the bread, so it's time to put in the work. The next game, we got the Philadelphia 76ers and the Miami Heat. Miami Heat coming off of their championship run. Fell short in the NBA Finals. We got the most recent NBA MVP with Joel Embiid. What's going on with James Harden? Who knows? What's going on with Damian Lillard in the Miami Heat? Who knows? These two teams could look very differently by the time we get to Christmas, to this particular game. So I'm going to just kind of lightly say that I got the Miami Heat taking this game if they stand put as is. But in the same breath, James Harden could be long gone from this team. Damian Lillard could be an addition to the Miami Heat. So we'll see what happens. But I'm very interested. I'm not a big Joel Embiid fan. Y'all know I don't like James Harden at all. I love Jimmy Butler. I like Bam. Damian Lillard, I don't really have an opinion about him. I think he's a great player, great shooter. I don't think he's a championship piece. But like I say, if these two teams stand put, I got Miami. If they add Dame, I'll still take Miami because Jimmy Butler's leadership is very underrated. I think if anybody could make Damian Lillard a championship piece, it would be somebody with the leadership of a Jimmy Butler. But like I say, lightly standing put as is, I'll take Miami. Even if they add Dame Lillard, I'll take Miami. Because I don't know what's going on in Philly, man. Philly got a lot of stuff going on. Also, Joel Embiid unfollowed him or all this kind of stuff on social media, which I don't put much weight into that kind of stuff. Although my businesses are primarily ran on social medias or whatever, I don't put much weight in, on Joel Embiid. If it was somebody else, I guess, more significant, I would. But Joel Embiid, He said that he's wanted to, continue to play in Philly. I don't get that feel. James Harden trying to get out of there, so I think Joel Embiid won't be far behind. Daryl Morey is staying put in Philly from I've seen so far. So we'll see, man. It's a clown show. I guess this was all part of the process, huh? I don't know. But anyway. We got one more game, the last game on Christmas Day, the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. We all know the Phoenix Suns have made a big splash in the offseason with the addition of Bradley Beal and also getting rid of Chris Paul. So this is it's going to be a totally different team than we've been seeing these last few years. Apparently, Bradley Beal will be running a point. Y'all know me, man. I'm on that same way with Kevin Durant. As far as this dude is all world talent, all NBA, all that stuff. But he just never produces. He never gets to the championships. I would be more happy if KD just got to the championships. I would give him some of that LeBron bail. You know what I'm saying? LeBron don't get the job done all the time, but he's very capable of getting his team to the biggest stage, to the biggest games. KD just comes up short time and time again. We all know about the Magic, 2012 OKC run. When those young boys was just, defying the odds. Only time he's ever reached the NBA championship since then has been with the Golden State Warriors, who have established a championship caliber, a championship culture, even without KD's presence. So I got to see something more. Devin Booker, man, I think that I just kind of neutral on him right now. I don't really have much criticism or much, not many compliments for Devin Booker. I think he's still in that iffy phase of proving himself. And DeAndre Ayton, poor DeAndre Ayton, man. He probably could be one of the better big men in the league, but he would never get that opportunity to show it. The Dallas Mavericks, we got Luka, the legendary Luka. Leading the team, taking them to Phoenix. We know this rivalry has been on and popping for these last couple years, especially between Luka and Devin Booker. So I'm interested to see these two. Always good to see these two going at it. We also got one Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. That's another storyline in the league. So it's going to be very interesting, man. It's going to be very interesting to see these two also go at it. Who would I have winning? I'm going to probably go with, I can see Luka having a legendary game. I see Luka and Kyrie having a legendary game, this particular game. I see all of the All-Stars on the game hitting about. Nobody's going to get less than 25, 24, just because it's one basketball. Well, I think this is going to be one of the games where all of the big names, all of them shine. But we're going to see the Dallas Mavericks pull it off. Because Luka Doncic is definitely coming. He's definitely... I got Luka as the next face of the league, you know what I mean? Just me, maybe I'm projecting because I like him a lot as a player. But we're going to see. I got to see it. I got to see it all go down first. Like I said, I'm going to be paying very close attention to this Christmas day this year. Also, I'll be popping out videos, of course. I hope y'all are still along here on the journey with me. I hope so. Hey, the love and the support has been there, and I definitely appreciate that, y'all. Excuse me, I gotta get some water or something, man. But like I say, I'm never gonna stop working. And y'all are bosses. I just want the product to be approved to y'all standard. You feel me? That's all I got for y'all right now. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on the channel. I love y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me go out with the slogans. I'm not a player. I'm not a coach. I'm a savant. No sleep, just catnaps and coffee. Y'all the bosses. I'm just the guy that let it work. Be blessed, man.